Cal Frazee has gone to America and he is now a food YouTuber for some reason. But you know what? I'm here for it. He has tested celebrity-owned restaurants. I'm not really sure when this happened or why this happened, but you know what? I am fully here for it. And I actually put it in the chat the other day. I said, Cal Frazee is low-key in our bubble of YouTube. There is also there's a whole other side of YouTube. Frazee is now one of the biggest in UK YouTube. He's doing a video like every week, million views, roughly. Like, he's up there now. Let's go, Cal Frazee.
Another testing celebrities restaurant. Now I'm here in Hollywood, the home of the biggest A-listers around. Let's see if they can actually.
I really want to try.
Head to our first spot.
I already know one of them is going to be Doughbriks, and I actually really want to try it, like a thick pizza.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Ooh,
this place.
I had this quite recently. It bangs. It bangs.
Is owned by Drake, and admittedly, he's had a bit of a rough time recently. So let's see.
Had it last night.
Back any aura. All right, Dave's Hot Chicken. What?
It does bang.
Now,
although I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't bang as much as like the hype behind it. I don't hear, but I think it is really, really good. You know what I mean? Like I think it's amazing, but like. I think I prefer the sauce from what's the other chicken place? What's the other one that does the like Cane's, Raising Cane's?
Right here looks incredible.
But this is still really good.
Is
genuinely really, really good.
Recently in London they launched and there are still queues out the door to this day. So
never queuing for it though.
To come clean, this isn't the first time that I've actually had Dave's Hot Chicken. The first time I had it was in New York, and I'm actually going to play you my review from New York because a real authentic reaction. So let's roll the clip. Look at that. Now,
yeah, I also don't get the bread thing. No, Cane's over Dave's. I prefer the food at Dave's, but the sauce, yeah. I don't get the bread thing.
I think the burger coming like this is a bit weird. They don't actually call it a burger, they call it a slider. But that's just another word for a burger, isn't it? Here we go.
Good chips as well.
The chips are phenomenal. Wow. That's really good. The chicken is so juicy. Now, as you can see, I was absolutely gobsmacked by just how good
really
that
good.
was. But I've come here again and I wanted to try it again to see if it was just the New York one that was good or if it really is one of the best fried chicken burgers you can get. Let's go, let's see. It is hands down the best chicken burger I've ever had. The chicken is juicy.
He hasn't had sides
succulent.
before. He's never had sides.
The crispiness from this is incredible. I got medium heat. The chips look phenomenal. That even comes with honey. Honey is so underrated.
Yeah, the honey one's kind of crazy.
Have it with your chips. Have it with your burger. This has made me so happy because I didn't want the New York one.
He's got a video trying sides, boss.
Chips
No. He never went sides.
They took them from Shake Shack and made it their own. The fruit punch, incredible.
American drinks just hit different as well.
It forces you.
Alex, you don't know, I must touch baby.
I feel like people are gonna go, nah, Dave Hot Chicken is overhyped. It's not. Argue amongst yourselves. If you can find me a better fried chicken burger, shit, just the combination of everything. If you can find me better than that, fair enough.
That's why I say they're overhyped. I don't think that it's not incredible. I just think it's regarded at the moment as the best ever. That's the only reason. I think it's just amazing.
Great. He's the one that is behind this, at least financially. And Mike,
I was going to say, he ain't in the kitchen.
What an investment. Dave's Hot Chicken is going all the way to the top, and I'll make sure of it. Look at the size of the Coke that they do here. This is the biggest chode Coke I've ever seen. Hawksmoor, I'm talking to you. Can't forget, even though I'm obsessed with the honey, let's try that the Dave's Hot Chicken sauce. That does taste very similar to Shake Shack's homemade sauce as well. Suspiciously similar, actually. But this is how good it is. The fact that G-Film took one bite and then went and got his own.
It is really good. Like, don't get me wrong, right?
Chicken.
I go past.
Ooh.
If I go past Dave's Hot Chicken, I want it. Like, it is elite.
Food, 5 out of 5. Truly the best chicken that I've had. Service, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, get rid of the
3 out
pickles
of
though.
5. Nothing spectacular.
No, the pickles,
but
get rid of
also
them.
Wasn't bad by any means. Actually, the lady was lovely. Can I give it 3.5? Let me do that. Finally, the value. It's pretty well priced, and I would pay an arm and a leg for that chicken again. 4 out of 5.
How is it not a 5 then?
It's called Mr. T. Now, Jay-Z is a co-owner of this. At least that's what it says online. And they have been doing
Pickles
dinner,
are not
he
elite.
said, for the last 2.5 years. But they've only recently started like this brunch, and they teamed up with like a very famous French chef, I believe. I've ordered the breakfast burrito, coming in at a whopping $15. So I'm excited to try that. So this one's got a chicken
Depends how
sausage,
big this
hash
is.
browns, avocado, soft scrambled egg, and salsa, which sounds incredible. So I'm excited to get this started. Let's see if Jay-Z knows what he's doing in the restaurant business.
Naturally, having a big camera in a
I'd
restaurant
pay an arm and a leg for it. 4 out of 5.
draws some attention, so the owner decided to
Top
come on
mistake
over
with
and give us a
57
free
months.
croissant.
Nah, hang on. He can't take that into account on service because they've just seen the camera.
Oh wow, that is good. That's lovely. It's big as well. You know what I'd love? And the way the filling is done in here is the same as every pan of chocolate ever. But what I don't understand is, why can't they get it in all the different pockets of space?
Yeah, when it's
Why
just
is
in
it
the
always
middle.
just like one
Yeah,
strip
I hear
goes
that.
down the middle. Like I would like it to be a bit more dotted around, evenly distributed.
Hear that?
Or not. Banana bread. Not sure about the look of it, but let's
Doesn't
give it a like.
look great.
For a banana bread, it's not very banana-y. There's a nice icing on the top, similar to like a lemon drizzle. There's lemon shavings on the top. That's like a lemon drizzle topping
Yeah.
with a banana bread interior. Wow, get a look at this.
Didn't look great.
Unbelievable. This is exactly
Ooh.
what I want from a breakfast burrito. Nice and crispy, look at that.
I'm not a
Like
breakfast
that.
burrito
A
just doesn't
cross-section,
appeal
you
to
know.
me.
God, we talk about cross-section, this is up there. The hash brown as well, the hash brown looks crispy. Nah, this could actually be a premium. I'm so excited. This has got me absolutely,
No, not having the sauce on it.
wow.
Crazy.
Wow, that's a good breakfast burrito. Bit of a kick to it with the chicken sausage in there. Could do with a bit more. You know what I'm really craving with this? A bit of hot sauce. Oh wait, is this ketchup or hot sauce?
Yeah, $15 for that. Not great. It is no, but you are in. He's in Hollywood. Like, I think most of it's going to be like that.
Sauce. Ketchup. What's this? Guess we'll find out.
I look like tzatziki or something.
Wow. Okay. Jay-Z's onto something here. And previously, this was actually a very successful restaurant in Paris, or in France anyways, and they brought it over here to LA, started doing dinner. Now they've started getting involved in the brunch game, a very dangerous game to get involved in, and I'm very impressed with this breakfast burrito.
Yeah, his first bite is always weirdly
The real highlight
aggressive.
for me is probably the
Alicia.
chicken sausage. That's premium. The hash browns are crispy. I'm glazing this a bit too much, you know. Now, on the topic of service, I will say it's very quiet at the moment in here. So you'd expect the service to be good, and it has been really good. Although, for dinner, when this place is busy, I can't really comment. So in terms of brunch, service is great, and the food has been really good as well. So I
Okay.
always wonder this with celebrities. Now, obviously, a lot of the time, when a celebrity's involved, it can be as surface level as, here's £1 million, I'm investing in it. But then, there's also a lot of celebrities that will be part of the tasting, be part of a lot more of the creative process.
You know
So I
what?
wonder with
Pizza is
Jay-Z,
just my, like-
What level was he involved? Like, did he?
That's my
help curate
go-to.
One of the best breakfast.
JT
burritos
David
I've
at
had?
8 months.
Maybe not. Time for the G-Film taste test.
You said it wasn't spicy.
It's not, mate. What are you talking about? Oh, just enjoy my green tea as well, then. Yeah.
No, it's actually really good.
It is unreal, isn't it?
It is mine then, yeah?
I mean, I guess so, mate.
I wonder how many they eat.
Yeah.
Fine.
I wonder how many they eat in a day. Like, can they can't do this. Surely they can't do this video in one day because it's like 12 meals.
I don't want spice.
Well, it's actually
So
probably
I'd say
like
that's my
6.
default.
Yeah, G-Film has given it an 8 because it might be a little too spicy, and I'm gonna give it an 8 as well because it's not spicy enough. So that just goes to show, at the end of the day, everything is preference, but what can't be denied is that is a bloody premium breakfast burrito.
4 days. I guess you film like
All right, so that last
2 in a
gaff,
day and then film
we've gotta
another
give it the
video that
rating.
day.
So first things first,
They're all
food.
saving us 60
I've got to be
months.
honest, really good
5
breakfast
years.
burrito. It didn't change the game. It wasn't an awakening for me by any means.
Stacey, they were the
I'm gonna
7
give it
months as
4
well.
out of 5. Service.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with the same. Like, it wasn't that busy,
Fair.
but the service was good. They came out, they were lovely. Got a free pan au chocolat. 4 out of 5.
This
for that
has
as
to be
well.
low,
And then
though.
Price, decent. Wasn't super cheap. Wasn't super amazing. So I'm gonna drop a 3 on that, giving us our total
15.
score of
$15.
11 out of 15. Let's head to the next spot. Lovely day here in Los Angeles.
3, yeah.
Hold on. Crash zoom. You can see the Hollywood sign from here.
Where are you? Oh.
It's right there.
Mike,
All
take it for the
right, here we
prime.
are.
Fatburger.
Yeah, it could do with, it needs a little bit of TLC, especially the paint job.
Ugh.
Yeah, it All right, so the
I think I've
celebrity
had
involved in
Fatburger before.
Fatburger is none other than the very talented Kanye West.
Just as a note, I think it's important to say that we filmed this pre-Kanye crash out. Yeah, the content in this place was just too good to leave out.
Now, he actually went and purchased 10 of these
That's
Fatburger
jokes.
locations. And we're here to see if buying a Fatburger was the right or wrong decision for Mr. West. I'll be honest with you, while we wait for our food, we're off to an amazing start because in terms of pricing, pretty decent. $10 for the burger. I went and got a strawberry shake. Now the strawberry shake seems like a bit of a bump at $7. 17 total.
Thing is, they're
Pretty
gonna be
decent.
massive.
Before I try this food, let's see what the public has said. Let's check some reviews. Oh, of course, I'm in LA. I don't have any signal. Or do I?
Oh,
Yes,
come
that's
on.
Right. Olafly, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not using an eSIM, then you're already
£10
missing
for a
out on
burger is
loads of
nuts.
savings. Olafly is available
Hollywood, though.
in over 200
You know what else is massive?
different destinations. You can get regional plans, so we're talking like if you're going to Asia, Africa.
How much is a
Europe, But also,
milkshake?
you can just get a global one, and that's what I've been using. So if you're planning on doing quite a bit of traveling in a year, just make sure you do that. Also, one of the most annoying things is often when you're traveling, you can't actually hotspot anyone or your own laptop.
All
for
American food will be
example.
massive, yeah.
But here with Olafly, there
No,
are
no, I'm not saying
210
these
different
milkshakes. I'm saying how much would you
destinations where
say,
can use your
like, you
hotspot.
go into a place, how
Absolute
much
lifesaver.
are you looking
Download it to your phone
at a
and you
milkshake
have
costing?
A SIM card. Long gone are the days of going to have a buy a physical one, swapping it out into the new one. It was such a pain. Now, much quicker,
$3?
much easier, and more importantly,
Surely
much cheaper
not.
too. Perfect timing. Hello. And if this does
Thing is,
sound
you're saying a $5 max. If you're talking pounds, that is $7. Like, I'm seeing people say £5. You know what I mean? Like,
of interest to you,
it also
then
depends
make
on-
sure you use my code.
depends on what
check
it
the link in
is.
the description,
if you're
download
talking
it and
like
give it a go
shitty little
yourself. It's a
milkshake,
game
yeah.
changer.
But if it's like,
Right, let's start reviewing the Fatburger. Now, I opted for the Swiss cheese and not the American cheese. I did say no pickles. Is that relish or pickles?
that looks
Something in
dead.
this tastes like chlorine.
That looks
I'm
dead.
pretty sure there are pickles in this, even though this has no pickles.
Hey, Handy, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that.
That looks like pickles to me.
Ooh, I don't know. I think that's a relishy type thing there. Doesn't look. It looks pickled something, but I don't know if that is pickles. This looks dead. Like it.
Now, the bun is not greasy, which is good, but it's also not a great bun either. It's a little bit on the stale side. I will say the actual burger patty as well, not as juicy, a bit dry.
Looks like a pickle spread. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I think about this burger. I was slightly optimistic when I was looking at the vibe. It's given a diner. Usually diner comes with a lot of flavor. This burger disappointed me a little bit. This is 100% lean beef.
I mean, just look at the that. Just looked grim.
Maybe it should have been 99% lean beef because I could do with some flavor in this thing. This is also something that they were definitely pushing, so this is a strawberry shake.
Why has he got? He's got a bit of paper
that's
on his
really
lips.
nice.
On the.
That's good. This is going to give you a heart attack. This is exactly what I was expecting.
Please get rid
from
of the bit on the
strawberry
straw.
milkshake. What I'm not a big fan of is being given pickles when I'm
So, mate, that you got the 22
99%
months.
sure I asked for no pickles.
Oh, it just doesn't
Only
look good,
sort
man.
of juice that I'm getting is from the fucking tomato. The tomato. I am disappointed. I am.
I'm
The
not
beef is-
surprised. I don't
I'm
want to.
chewing
I don't
on it
want to
like it's
watch
a
this
tie.
get eaten. Like I don't want to see this. The last two, fair enough. They looked alright. Like they looked nice. I could imagine it. This, ugh.
Can I tell you something? Even though this place is clearly a little bit run down, I can't help but think that there's a nice character to it. It feels like an American diner. So I'm not going to actually mark it down for points because
Yeah,
of that.
$10 for
And I do
that
just wanna say
burger,
for
by the way.
clarity, I don't think there's actually pickles in this. It's just relish. But is relish not just, what's in relish? I swear it's just pickles. It's just pickles. Relish is just pickled fruits and vegetables. If I say no pickles, that should also mean no relish. Jesus
Nah,
Christ.
that's
Well,
fair.
They spent a bit of money trying to fix this place. I
That's
guess.
fair. If you say no pickles, the relish. I think relish is a different. It might have pickles in, but I think it's a different thing. I think pickles are only counting pickles.
I did finish the burger, but
Is that for the Triple King? Is that the Triple King, the challenge? Did you have it?
yeah, I just had it right now.
And how long did it take you to finish?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I could have done that in 10 minutes.
So there you go. There's actually a genuine challenge.
You should have
for
tried
Triple
that.
King burger. You get your photo taken, you go on the wall, and they give you a little prize. Either of you guys want to give it a go? I'll pay for both the burgers if you want to both race it.
Yeah, you do it, bro.
I think
my
you
God,
can
this
too.
is
Do you want me
good.
to order it for you? Would it be possible
Handy
to
David
get
a
two of
Prime.
the triples?
Brit, David a bits.
Two of
Why
them,
does the
yeah.
strawberry shake look brown?
We got these two fine gentlemen that want to try it, so they're gonna give it a go. Yeah. I want to pay for it. I want to see if they can do it. Yeah. The two
2K calories, yeah.
They were literally just working on.
I want to see how big this burger is
literally
because,
just doing a bit of handyman work.
like,
and next thing you
I feel like a burger is one of the only things that you're like, I could eat that in 10 minutes. I know it's going to be nuts. 2K calories is crazy.
I've got them entered into the Triple King Burger Challenge. You've got to complete it, about 2,000 calories in 10 minutes.
That's crazy.
Let's get it.
Get rid of the pickles. I don't think I could do it, but get rid of that relishy pickle thing, and I think it just looks dry. Look at the meat. The meat is dry.
Oh, all right. First bite.
Oh, that's a big burger.
Ooh, mate, that thing is serious. But I just don't think people realize actually how much meat there is there. We're coming up to the first minute. Optimistic?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
very hot.
Yeah, it does. I can see that steam's actually coming off of it.
That
Has the
doesn't seem
regret
fair.
set in yet?
No.
No, okay, I love it. Everybody's so optimistic. I'm here for it.
I think they're gonna be in very good shape.
All right.
Right here, right there. Look at it.
You know what he said as well before? He said he wasn't even hungry. So if he does this, he's a real beast.
There you go. There you go.
4 minutes in, 6 to go. It's actually pretty neck and neck between the two of you. as
Boy,
well.
he's
Bro,
getting on the-
going
on the right.
crazy. Halfway, 5 minutes in, 50%. I'm hoping that by the
Choc,
end of
thank
this
you for
10
the 4
minutes,
months.
I'll be able to say I witnessed the Triple King. Have we got the meat sweats yet? No, not the meat sweats. Uh-oh.
Oh
The
no.
last.
Look at his face. I think he's gonna pass out. Look,
No,
look.
no, don't
I
say
don't
that.
know. That's why he's sweating. I don't know. I'm worried about it.
I
Yeah, no, they
full
got a free
faith.
meal.
Department right
Of
next
course they're
door.
going to take it. Why
I'm
not?
good. I'm good. That happens to me once.
What?
I swear.
What happened?
The guy tried to eat so fast.
Yeah?
And he passed away for a few seconds. His brother came with him. His brother had to slap him in the face so he can wake up.
He passed out.
Yeah.
One's on this. Is that,
Listen,
is that
thank you
considered-
for the 5
He's
gifted.
done? All right, first one done.
Thank you so much. W's in the chat, Melissa. And Elsa goes with the 62 months. Thank you so much as well. Thank you. Yeah, I think Beard Meats Food could do this. This seems like an easy challenge for him.
There it is. We've got something done.
There. A minute, 23 seconds.
Come on, last one. You got this. You've got a minute and a half.
He's going to do it.
This is
Oh,
going
he's
to go right
sweating.
down to the wire, I think. I'm quietly confident. 20 seconds.
Nah, he's done.
Oh, this is going to go down to the wire. I reckon.
Not in 20
one big
seconds.
just pushes it in. All right. 10 seconds left.
Nah.
This is it. Oh my God, this is going to come down so close. 5 seconds. 4.
Oh,
3,
he was so
2,
close.
1.
Like, it's in his mouth, but he hasn't
No,
finished it.
You gotta swallow it. Oh,
That is
was
pain.
So close.
We got a winner.
Yeah.
But the other guy did
great
it.
effort there. Oh, there we go. I'll give you a fist bump. There you go. Hey,
The fact that one basically did it and one did it, that seems like one of the easiest challenges you could do.
we witnessed one winner, and let me tell you, I reckon on a different day and an extra 15 seconds, that's done. All right,
That's
so
cool.
there it is. That was
Spark,
one of the
think of the
wildest
bits.
experiences ever. Two of the guys that were just
probably not.
working on Fatburger, they heard about the challenge. I said, look, I'll pay for it. You guys do it. And boy, did they deliver. Anyways, let's talk the food. I'll be honest with you, a little bit disappointing. I'm going to have to give it a 2 out of 5.
I mean, it
which
looked
is
like
obviously
a
not
1.
ideal. The service, 5 out of 5. The guy that was working behind there was so lovely, so kind. He got involved with the challenge. I could not ask for anything more from a place like that.
Value. If he gives us good value though, like he's on 7. If he gives it value of like 3 or 4, it's only just behind the last one.
The guy was an absolute gentleman.
Which is
5 out
crazy.
of 5 for service. And finally, on price, I actually think it was pretty decent. It wasn't
He's gonna give it a
rocking
3.
my world in terms of price. It wasn't super cheap, but it also wasn't as expensive as some of the other stuff that we've seen. So let me chuck that in a 3 out of 5.
So it's only
Kanye
1
West,
behind.
I hope you're happy with your 10 restaurant investment. Let's head to the next celebrity restaurant.
If you guys have made it this far, there are over 60% of you guys that simply have not subscribed.
everyone
and you're
subscribe to
watching this.
Calfreezy.
So please hit that button because I'm going to be making the best food content of 2025.
So this gaff is called
Like for the 6 months in
Crossroads.
advance. Let's
Now,
go.
the celebrity involved here is Travis Barker, the drummer.
That's the thing you got to
magician
remember.
on
Like the
drums.
burger was shit. So even if it's like the money is good for the burger, like even if it's like a $3 burger, if the burger is the worst thing in the world, it's not good value for money.
And this place
You know
is
what I mean?
actually a vegan restaurant. So yeah, I mean, look, I've done vegan spots before and they've never really excited me, but I want to give it another go. Some of the other celebrities that come here, I think someone said like this is a frequent spot for the Kardashians. But then again, they also say that Jay-Z, Ellen DeGeneres have all come here before. But I don't know whether, is it like a frequent spot for them or have they just been
I've
here
seen
once
so
and then
many
everyone
places
says,
that say
"Oh,
that
it's a
kind of
celebrity
thing."
hotspot. Who knows? Anyways, it's time to try some vegan scran. This could go poorly, but I'm optimistic.
Ooh.
All right, so it looks like my vegan carbonara has arrived, and I am intrigued. It looks really nice. Oh my gosh, I just realized that's not going to be an egg, is it? Because that's
What
not
is
vegan
that?
friendly. So what is this going to be?
Oh.
What are
Oh.
we dealing with here? What is it? Get off. Get off to the side, man. Right.
Wait, are you sure vegans can't have eggs?
It's a dead baby.
Bro.
You don't know if vegans had have. Would you like me to?
I'm genuinely.
No, film it. Let's see this. Let's see. Can vegans
But so are they
eat
even a prime?
eggs?
No.
Yes, they can.
What?
If you're a fucking moron.
Okay,
no,
good.
vegans do not eat eggs because they come from animals. Oh, but there is a newer concept called veganism, where people follow a vegan diet but make an exception for eggs.
Yeah,
That's the one you were thinking. All right, let's see.
What is
Pasta.
that?
There's some like mushrooms or truffles here.
So what is that thing?
To give this a
It must.
whirl.
It's a fake egg, but what is it? It looks all right.
Honestly, the pasta's quite nice,
Gooseberry.
actually, yeah. It's usually quite creamy, and obviously that comes with a whole host of vegan problems as well, but this is good. I'm
It
really
looks all
impressed.
right.
There'll be obviously the usual people in the comments, that's not what a real Italian carbonara looks like. I don't give a shit. Let's try
Fair.
some fake chicken nuggets. These are called the Impossible Nuggets.
Those are nuggets.
Come with some wedges and some
Oh,
nice
okay.
looking sauces, actually. It's pretty
Ooh.
good.
After Greg's
The sausage
vegan
nice.
sausage roll, I'm fully on board to try all like vegan fake meat. Like I think some things are so good. Like isn't the Leon nuggets are vegan, aren't they? And they bang.
Like a sweet mustard. The actual nugget itself, mate, it's actually really good. Obviously, it's not a chicken nugget that it could absolutely pass as a chicken nugget. Let's try the wedges. They're okay.
Never
The
tried a
wedges
vegan
are-
sausage roll yet. If you have
I'm
a
actually
chance,
really surprised by
try
how
it.
good these
It
Impossible
bangs.
nuggets are.
oh,
Let's
chicken
try it.
wings
Is that
stay for the
barbecue
8
sauce
months.
Let's give that a go.
It looks
That
good.
barbecue sauce is very sweet. Oh, look at that. Honestly, pretty good. Hey, vegans, this is a spot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed.
Like, I was vegetarian
So,
for
let's do
what,
the
like
reviews.
6 months or something like that.
Food,
The corn,
actually
a lot of the
gonna
corn
give
stuff
it a
was
4.
really good.
Let me tell you why. Because for vegan food, you obviously have to bring your standards down a fair bit because they're trying to do something that's not normal. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Damn.
Service, I'm going to give...
5 6 months. I tried doing it for a month, and then I was like, actually, you know what? It got into the start of December, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go till Christmas Day. It got to Christmas Day, and I was like, I don't really need to eat turkey or whatever. So I was like, all right, I'll stay till New Year's. Then I carried on, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay vegetarian for a little while, and then ended up. I was like, yeah, you know what? Now I want a steak. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna eat meat. I'm sorry.
A 3 out of 5. It was fine. It was okay. And price. Ugh.
Yeah, but that was
2
fine.
out of 5 because
Ooh.
that entire meal there, which was 1 beer, 1 fake nugget, carbonara, and a ginger beer, all came to 51 GBP, about 60 US dollars, without the tip.
Damn.
So, yeah, not cheap at all. But I was very
Damn.
pleasantly surprised. Congratulations, Travis Barker.
Real ones know you got sick
You've
the
put
first
together
time
something
after
pretty
you
decent.
ate meat.
As I'm walking
I
to
don't
the
think I
next
did.
spot,
I don't think I did.
We've got Arthur Cohen,
pooed
Vin
once.
Diesel here, unbelievable. Colleen Frederick, nah.
Cal Freezy. Oh my
Guys,
god.
I'm so grateful. I knew these food videos were hitting levels that we'd never seen before, but to be honored
What
with
did
a
I have to break
star
it? A gold steak.
on this incredible pavement. Nah, I'm speechless, you lot. And for that, I've got to deliver you a very special review. Let's head. So we're heading to the next spot, owned by Mark Wahlberg. We're in
Okay.
Hollywood, and it only feels
Ooh,
right he has
yeah, I
his
was
own
gonna say I've
gap.
heard this.
Oh, wait, that's his
Damn.
brother. It's one of them ones where, like, the brother comes up with the idea, and he says, "Oh, come on, Mark, help me out here," and he sorted him out. So we're here at Wahlburgers, which is obviously
It looks
started
alright.
by the 2 Wahlberg brothers. Yeah, you know what's interesting is I've actually been to one of these. There was one in London that started, and I went and I did like
Whoa.
a 10,000 calorie food challenge with a few of my friends, and I don't remember the food being particularly great. In fact, I remember being slightly disappointed.
Since you take the 38
But
months,
I
I don't think
believe
you
that
can ever,
location in-
you can't ever judge food based on a food challenge food because they cook so much in one thing that it's never as nice.
London is now closed down, and I've just done a little Google there, and it seems like this chain as a whole hasn't been doing too well, but I'm not surprised that this one is still open because of the location. We are literally on one of the main areas in Hollywood. One thing that might be scaring people off is the price. I got a barbecue bacon burger and fries and a bottle of water, and it came to
Eee.
$27. And obviously
Dang.
you have to add a little tip. I added a $4 tip, so it took to $31.30.
Oh.
That's expensive. Fries
Square
smell
burger.
very fresh. Oh,
Don't
Great
put
fries.
it back.
big fan of these.
Why did he
hot,
put?
fresh,
Can we hold up? He's just taken a bite out of a chip and put it back. What's wrong with this man?
crispy? One thing I do like, they've toasted the bun on this side. A lot of places are starting to do that now, but it doesn't go unnoticed. Now this is the barbecue one, so it's got lots of barbecue
Like,
sauce. In fact, it
I think that, right, that looks shit. But I reckon it tastes good. But not as like, I don't want that in a restaurant. I don't want to go to a fast food place and get that. I want to cook that myself. And I would say it would taste amazing. Like if I cooked that, I'm like, this was the best burger ever. But I think if I went to if I went to a fast food place and got that,
might
I'd
have
be
too
fuming.
much. I can see it's literally swimming in barbecue sauce here.
Yeah, it just some just dropped
I mean,
out,
look.
right? That's too much. Barbecue sauce, you don't want that much.
Yeah. It's just
Just
kind of dripping in
the
all sorts,
amount
really.
of barbecue sauce is
bacon
crazy.
Probably need about another few minutes on the grill.
I hate chewy
I
bacon
like
as
the
well.
jalapenos, though. The jalapenos are a nice touch, actually. Well, far better than having pickles in your burger. I'll give it this. It tastes better than it looks, but it's still not great. I take back what I said about the bacon. The bacon's actually really quite nice.
Okay. Chewy bacon is the only
actual
way.
beef itself
You are disgusting.
is okay. The cheese is quite nice. It's a different type of cheese to most American gas. The bun here is just really letting us down.
Yeah.
Because the rest of it is actually not too bad.
Just
What I will
doesn't-
say is they've opened my eyes up to jalapenos in burgers. I've had it before, but this is particularly landing.
I gotta be honest.
So that's Mark
I'm the same. I'd rather have a jalapeno in my burger than a pickle all day, every day.
Wahlburg and his brothers Gaff done. It's not a place you need to rush to, but it also wasn't bad either. Let's talk some ratings.
I mean,
We're gonna
price
start
has
with
to
the
be
food.
low.
I'm gonna give the food a 3 out of 5. Like I said, really like the jalapenos.
I feel like
but
if he does this again, my only advice for this video is make the ratings out of 10, because right now I feel like a lot of them are ending up with the same rating, whereas he could go like 5.5, 6, 6.5, stuff like that.
that bun needs some work.
And I also
Wasn't
wish
great.
I could
Third-
see what he had given the others, because he says them and then I forget.
This, I'm gonna give a 3 out of 5 as well. Guy was nice. Feel like also in places like that, service can only go so far. It'd sort of serve it to you.
Pups,
and
thank you
leave
in a
it,
bit.
but there was nothing done.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
was
take it
above
to
and
2 as
beyond
well.
to take it any more than a 3. And now let's talk about price. It came to around $27 without the tip. And for me, for a water, fries, and quite a mid burger, I'm unfortunately
Giving it
gonna
a
have
1.
to give that like a 2 out of 5.
Oh,
Not
okay.
a total rip-off, but I just don't think you should be charging that amount of money.
I
So
know
there we have
he
it.
might put it at the end, but I wish he did it as we go, so I could have seen like how does that compare to the other ones without, because I've forgotten the others
The
now.
total rating, it wasn't
Kids, thank you for the
great,
prime.
and this sounds a bit harsh, but I can kind of see why a lot of their stores are closing.
Damn. Oh, I
Right,
really want to try
so
this.
It's time for some pizza, and we're here at Doughbriks, which is of course David Dobrik's
I actually
pizza
really want to
spot.
try
Now, I've
this.
seen this in his videos before on social media, but I feel like I'm really starting to understand what makes for a good pizza. So I'm ready to actually put this to the
I
test.
think this is gonna
and
be
see if it's
completely
just a bunch of
different
creator
to
nonsense, or if he's
every other
developed
pizza,
a
though.
cracking slice of pizza.
Like that did not look like normal pizza. That don't look like if you're getting like a Pizza Express. I don't know Pizza Express, but like if you're getting like a proper, not Pizza Express, if you're getting an actual Italian pizza, it doesn't look like that. And it also doesn't look like a Domino's type pizza. This looks like its own. There are other types like this, but it looks like that different style. Yeah, it's kind of like like a Chicago deep dish. But the pepperoni with honey. Thing is, I saw hella bad reviews on it. I can't really take reviews on it into account based on like people are going to do that just because they hate David Dobrik now. You know what I mean?
Could I please get a slice of the hot honey pepper?
Oh,
She just replying to her mates.
well, that's
Just literally replying to her mates on WhatsApp first.
oh.
I swear you're supposed to get like a thing and you put it in and you click the button. I didn't get given a thing. I don't. Maybe you got to buy a whole pizza.
I think it is a whole pizza. I think that was a thing, right?
So she was on her phone at the beginning, but that's
bad.
not going to come down on the service score. And the reason why is because you never know. It could have been something important, like
Fair.
maybe families in hospital or whatever, something serious. So, you know what, Cal? Maybe you should assume the best. Anyways, this is the pepperoni and honey. Now, I hope that the stuff in there is honey and not grease.
It could be greased very easily.
It's not looking. It's not looking
I
like
mean,
honey.
it's a pizza.
Anyways,
It's
let's
gonna
give
be a
this go.
greasy
So
pizza.
the base is mad crispy. There's a lot of cheese on the top. This isn't the usual type of pizza.
Like, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not looking at that thinking that looks like a really nice pizza. It looks like shitty pizza, but I bet it tastes good.
I would like. It's like quite a deep. It's like a deep pan pizza. Anyways, let's go. This is a good slice of pizza. If you like the deep pan ones. I do have a complaint about it though. You can see like the oil that just
Yeah.
comes off of it. Like if you look at my fingers here,
That is crazy. That is
there's just oil all
crazy.
over them. And
They would have made the whole pizza fresh. Yeah, I think I think that's a fair point. If he had ordered a whole pizza, he would have got a fresh one.
like that in a pizza is too much. But the actual flavors, and I have to admit, the dough of the pizza is genuinely lovely. And it's crispy on the bottom. It's just too oily. You get what I mean?
No, I would love to order one of these
That base
to
has
share
a
with
sensational
someone.
crunch. Could do with a bit more honey, but it's still nice. If it didn't have this much oil, you'd be looking at like a 4.5 out of 5 for the food. Seriously, that's how good the rest is. But because of the sheer amount of oil, is it a 3.5 or is it a 4? It's a
Oh.
good slice of pizza, man. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Oh.
I can't give it a 4. I can't do that, but I think it's a nice slice of pizza.
Fair.
I've not got any napkins either. I'm gonna have to lick off the oil.
Oh no.
Is that oil or is that oil and honey? Oh man, I feel like 3.5 might be too harsh. I'm really double guessing myself now. Because it is a good slice of pizza. I'm loving the crispiness
I mean,
of it all. I love a
I just
crispy
think, like,
pizza. And this
Don't get me wrong, right? I think that, like the breakfast burrito we had, right? I think that is shitter than the breakfast burrito. But you tell me which one I like. Oh, you can only choose one to eat right now. I'm eating that every day. Well, not every day because it's really oily and everything. But you know what I mean? Like, if you give me one chance to eat one, I'm eating that.
is delivering on that. The dough, it's not too stodgy. There's no way I can do a full slice though, like a full pizza. This is definitely a pizza that you want by the slice, and you have 1, 2.
Have you ever had
if you're a
Chipotle?
real
I love
pig,
Chipotle.
Then you get a third. Look at my fingers, bro. It's just too much grease. I'm gonna stick to my 3.5. I think that's a 7 out of 10 if you double it. I think that's a fair shout. Obviously, we had a little bit.
Yeah,
of a
everything
mishap, but
everything
again,
you ate today, I would eat Dave's first, then I'd eat that.
I don't want her to think that I don't know what's going on in her life. Maybe that text was extremely important to her. No biggie. I give it a 3 out of 5 because it came out pretty quick as well. So the total, the cost of one slice is $6.25. Oh, you got to add tax onto that. So yeah, it's about just over a $7 slice. It's like £5.50 for a slice of pizza. It's not ridiculous. I don't feel like it's a scam, put it that way. And for
One
that
slice is crazy. That is true. That is crazy. But I also think it's a big slice of pizza. So I'm not, and it's LA. So I'm not going to say it's horrific prices. I'm not going to say it's, I would give that like I would give it a 3 on pricing, I think.
reason, it's going to go down the middle at a 3 out of 5.
Fair.
It's not great value and like really cheap, but it's also not ridiculously expensive. At least I don't think so, because it's quite the slice.
Of course, with everything in life, there
I
are
think that's
winners
fair.
and there are losers. Today's loser is
Yeah, your local
unfortunately
pizza is $2 for a slice, but 1, doesn't have a name behind it. 2, it's not in LA unless you are. And 3, I don't know, like, I bet that's like a random pizza thing. It's not, is it a deep dish, the one you're doing?
the Wahlburg family. It just wasn't up to scratch.
That one
Fortunately,
was the
Drake
second
has
worst.
managed to notch himself a win this time because Dave's hot chicken is truly phenomenal.
Now the worst one. Oh, he doesn't show it. I thought he did show it. The worst one was that really like dry looking burger, the Fatburger. That was the worst. Hey, look, leads 2-1. Fatburger was the worst. Dave's looked the best.